Alright, Hayes Mega here, and welcome to another episode of Hayes Mega Show and Tell, or Hayes Mega Desktop Figure Show and Tell, with Yuko here from Machikado Mazoku, or the demon, was it the demon girl next door or something? Was it? The second season is coming out soon, so I'm trying to do these videos on these Machikado Mazoku figures, alright? Okay, so I got her from Solaris, alright? Oh, cringe. Hayes Mega has like kind of like a bone to pick with freaking Solaris, alright? So this is okay. So yeah, this figure came damaged, alright? The box was damaged pretty bad, and so yeah, it damaged the figure like right here. Okay, we'll see. We'll take a look at it when thing, alright? And I think it's damaged in a couple other places, but it looks like the figure is okay, so I'm not tripping too much. Literally, the box is almost the same as the Momo figure. Okay, so this is the companion figure to the Momo figure. I had a video on that figure I shot a while back, so take a look at that video. I think this is one of the early versions with the paint discolor, like a weird paint discoloration. Her skin is a weird color. She looks kind of like a carrot color, but in my opinion, she's just got a sunburn. All right, we'll see when we get her out of there. Okay. But yeah, so I got her from Solaris, and I did the economy shipping. I got a pre-owned. It was a pre-owned figure, and it was 12,510 yen. All right, that's about 120 US dollar. Okay, shipping was only 1,800. So Hayes Mega saved shipping, but it got damaged along the way. And so Hayes Mega's preaching to everyone, don't do the economy shipping for Solaris, because it probably will be damaged when you get it. All right, so I've had two of these boxes come to me, and one of them was pretty bad, and like a very expensive figure got damaged. All right, this one not too expensive, somewhere around $120. It's not super duper expensive. The other figure that got damaged was like $200 figure. All right, so definitely paid the big bucks for the very expensive figures. Okay, so that's where I got her. Solaris, $12,510, and this is Shadow Mistress Yuko, the swimsuit version. All right, also known as Shamiko in the anime. Okay, I can't wait for the second season to come out. I think it's coming out like next month from when I shoot this video. Okay, so let's start the show and tell. We'll take a look at the front of the box. All right, well, we'll take a look at the box first. So there's a Medicos sticker. So this is kind of like I guess this is produced by Kotobukiya and Medicos, just like the Momo figure. Okay, so I guess maybe Medicos is the one that's really making the figure, and then Kotobukiya is distributing it. Maybe, I don't know. And it says Machikado Mazoku here in like Romanji, and then Machikado Mazoku. Alright, it looks like it's a bunch of street signs and stuff. There's kind of like a beach kind of background with a cloudy sky. There's a actual artwork of Shamiko right there, wearing her swimsuit. Very nice. She's got she got the horns, and she's wearing like a bikini. And then it says here 1/7 scale pre-painted figure. And then Shadow Mistress Yuko swimsuit version, I guess that's what this says right here. All right, and then there's the Medicos and the Kotobukiya logos. It looks like there's some kind of, I don't know, like a fence or something right here. All right, let's check this side of the box out. All right, this is a actual picture of the figure from like a kind of top-down kind of angle. Probably, I would say that's like a 75% shot of the figure. And then Shadow Mistress Yuko right here, sculpted by Kitu Tehu, okay? There's the Machikado Mazoku logo right there. Same background continuation from the front. So you can see it's damaged here, right here, and right here. The box is like sunken in. Not good. Okay, and this is the actual, I guess this is the actual artwork that this figure is based off of. And like I said, she has a companion figure. It's the Momo figure. If you guys want to see that video of where I did the show and tell of her, I will put that at the end of the video. Okay, check it out. It's a very nice figure. And yeah, so this is the exact same artwork that's on the Momo figure box. Okay, because this is like they go together. All right. Okay, and to get the ancestor, all right, I think she goes with the Momo, because this came with the Momo. So I guess this and this go together, and then this is just the Momo. This is just the Yuko. Okay. All right, very nice. It's illustrated by Ito Izumo. It's nice that they have it in like kind of kanji and romanji. All right. It says Momo Chiyoda swimsuit version is not included. All right, so they want to make that clear. All right, nice, very nice illustration, by the way. I like that. I keep it in my room. I keep the box in my room. All right, and then there's what looks like an orange. It looks like an orange cut out in here, so you can see inside. And then there's a beach background and all that same info from the front. All right. There you go. Oh, I forgot to tell you how big the window is. I would say that's about a 75% window. Would this make a good box figure? Yeah, I think it would make a good box figure. It looks good in there. If you would take all that plastic wrapping out from around the figure, I think it would make a good box figure. Okay, here's the top. Okay, kind of like one of the sides. And here's the bottom, is like all info on the bottom. The Kotobukiya has been doing that lately, putting all the info on the bottom. Stuff about don't feed it to children, ages 15 and up, that kind of stuff. Okay, time for the unboxing. I do want to point out, yeah, I got damage here too. Alright, so right here, yeah, the front of the box got pushed in, damage on the top here, and then there's a damage on the side here too, okay? Not very happy with that, all right? But I'm not planning, I don't think I'm gonna sell her. Okay, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, pretty simple to get out. And here's what the inside looks like, all right? It's a beach background, all right? You can see a little better now that the plastic's not in there. It's just the continuation of the beach background. It looks actually pretty nice. Yeah, this would make a good box figure. I would leave it in the box. Okay, there she is. The lovely little I know I call her little because she's kind of like she's like thick and short. So the thick and short Shadow Mistress Yuko with wearing her swimsuit. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the assembly. Her foot mounts right here. All right, there's like a peg that goes in there where this little water splash is. Very nice base, this one, I want to say. We'll take a look at it closer in a bit. And then you just got to put these two signs here. Okay, I guess they're optional. You don't have to put them. And I put it the way the box told me to do it. All right, and you kind of have to like tilt them away from each other. One thing is I broke her tail off. So I have to say the tail is very fragile, guys. Be careful. So her hair kind of holds it. I don't know. Maybe that's the way they intended it to be, just to kind of just hang there. But yeah, it's very fragile, the tail. So I kind of broke off when I put her foot in the peg. I was like, uh-oh. So like, yeah, it's kind of just hanging there. All right, you could take it off, you know, but I guess it's not a big deal because it just kind of just stays there. So it's not a big deal. All right, guys. I could glue it back on, but I think it will just fall off again. All right, if I try to move the figure, it'll probably just break off again. So one thing I'm already gonna ding the figure for is the tail. All right, the tail is not. I don't know. Is her tail really that long? I can't quite remember. I haven't watched the anime in a while. But yeah, the tail is very fragile. All right, so I guarantee you, if you're not careful, it will break. Okay, but there she is, the lovely Shadow Mistress Yuko, also known as Shamiko. And let's go. Yeah, let's do a quick 360. Hades Mega's gonna look her over real quick, and then I'll tell you what I think about her. We'll scrutinize the figure, and that'll be the end of the video. All right. Ooh. Okay, I just want to make a couple notes before we go into the scrutinization portion of the video. I didn't actually really want to buy this figure. All right, I really wanted the Momo one because I really like the sporty swimsuits. Okay, I think they're really hot. Okay, but Yuko looked fairly cute, and she goes together with the Momo, so that's why I wanted to get the swimsuit one. And this figure is kind of hard to find. Like I said, there I guess people were getting ones with discolored paint on it, like the skin color. We'll take a look at the skin color in a bit. Yeah, she looks kind of like a carrot, all right? Not gonna lie. But I think it's okay. And yeah, so I don't know, for whatever reason this figure never really sold very well, or the pre-orders took a long time for them to get. I guess they had to repair the figures or something. But I found one of the very early ones that came out, and I snatched it up. So that's how I was able to get this. It's a pre-owned figure. So maybe they weren't happy with the color and they sold it. Okay. So, but it looks fine to me. All right. So all right. Hades Mega's gonna take a closer look at this figure, and then we'll scrutinize it in a bit. All right. Okay, Hades Mega has looked Shamiko over, and I like her a lot. All right. So I'll tell you this: she is like the opposite of the Momo figure. She is she's short, but she's thick. All right. Like Momo is like, she's thin and she's got that athletic build. All right. So she's like the complete opposite of Yuko, but she's still very cute. And boy, does she have a nice booty! I'll tell you that. And she's a growing girl, that's for sure. All right, so let's take a look at the base, and then we'll work our way up. All right, so there's the base. I think it's similar to the Momo base. It's a kind of water splashing kind of base, like she's walking on water type thing. There's a little splash molding right here. Very nice. I like. And then you can see some kind of ripples in the water, like so. So she's like walking, I guess, around the coastline, sort of like where the water splashes. Okay, there's the two signs back here. All right, there's one with like a little like of her tail, and then the other of the kinsman. All right, or the ancestor. It says no ancestor swimming, I guess. That's what it is. And the ancestor comes with the Momo. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at her feet, and we'll work our way up. All right, so there's her foot, and she's got this pink nail polish on, and she's wearing these white and purple sandals. Very nice, very nicely done. The skin is nice. All right, yeah. So let me just make a note about the skin first. All right, yeah. I don't know. It seems like the farther you go up the figure, like the more sunburnt she gets. All right, so her skin is pretty fair at the bottom, and then as it gets to the top, like, I don't know, maybe she's just like blushing or something. It looks fine to me. Okay, I don't know what kind of what kind of problem people had with the paint color. It looks fine, and I think the weird paint color they're talking about is her skin. All right, all I'm saying is, hey, she's at the beach. Maybe she's she has some really fair skin and gets sunburned really easily. It looks like, yeah, it does kind of look like the top is a little more reddish than the bottom. All right, so it looks like maybe like the upper half she's kind of like a carrot color. I was gonna say, but maybe she's getting a sunburn. All right, it looks fine to me, man. I don't know what people are complaining about, but yeah, it definitely looks like the upper half of her body is like kind of like tanned or sunburned, and then the bottom is like kind of fairer looking. All right, that's what I want to say, which is fine with me. I'm not gonna fault them for that. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. So she's wearing the purple and the white sandals. Her skin looks good. All right, it looks very smooth. I like it. The molding looks very smooth. You can see like the little bone from her heel right there. All right, you can see the back of her leg. She's got nice proportioned legs. They're not too skinny and they're not too thick, if you ask me. All right. There's not really any shading on the legs that I can see. All right, but it's very well painted. Okay, we're gonna go to this kind of her thigh area right here. Oh boy, the booty is so nice on this figure. And I feel this little skirt thing here, it kind of accentuates her booty. It makes you want to just kind of look at it a little more. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like that Panchira thing, right? Where like if you're kind of like teasing, it makes it more like it makes it more exotic, as I say. All right, but yeah, there's the leg, and then there's the other sandal. You can see the side of it. You can see the side and bottom of it. It's got like a white kind of sole to it. All right, it's a high heel sandal, and then it's got like a gold kind of button here, and it's purple and white. Okay, like the other one. And oh, look at that booty! I'll tell you, the best thing. That's one of the best things about this figure. Yuko has a grade A booty. That's for sure. All right, yeah, and then it wraps around her ankle right here, okay? And then, yeah, and then so there's the thighs. All right, very smooth. I don't see any problem with the molding at all anywhere, you know. Color looks right. It's kind of, yeah, like I said, she's got like a kind of fair skin on the bottom of her body. Okay, and then let's go take a look at the bottom of the swimsuit. Okay, so this is like the best part of the figure, guys. Like I don't know. Normally you would look at the front of the figure, but man, the back of the figure, you know, you don't normally see that. And damn, Yuko has some nice booty, that's for sure. All right, it's nice, big, and round. Is what I'm gonna say. So those of you booty lovers, all right, the round booty lovers. This is the figure for you. Okay, yeah, so she's got a nice big round booty. All right, and she's wearing like a purple bathing suit. You can kind of see down her butt crack too, and you can see kind of some of her camel toe. All right, and then she's got this little frilly little skirt that goes on the top of the bikini bottom. And it kind of just makes you, yeah, it just kind of makes you want to look at her booty more. Like, it's like she's trying to hide it a little bit, but like, you're like, damn, type of thing, right? It's got like some polka dots on the top and then like a lighter shade of purple in the center. All right, and then yeah, you can see that kind of lighter shade of purple in the back. Okay, very nice. You can't really see the front too well because she's kind of leaning over. She's kind of hiding it, and then she's showing you like, hey, look at the top too. All right, so yeah, I guess let's go look at the top too. All right, so there's her bikini top right here. It's like the dark purple polka dotted, and then a lighter purple on the center with little frilly stuff, and then there's like a kind of like a laces that go across the center to give her enormous booblies some support, is what I'm gonna say. It looks like she's wearing like an armband right here, and then there's like the band for the bikini top goes around her back. Okay, all the way to the other side, and she's okay. Yeah, so she's got another armband, purple armband right here. She's got some side boob. You can see the side boob. I mean, yeah, her boobs are like so big you can see the side of them, but like she's not showing a lot of skin off of them. Okay, but you can see down the center quite a bit. Like they're enormous, guys. She's showing it. All right, the thickness. Okay, and then you kind of can't see her back too well. But her back is like kind of arched. She's like kind of leaning forward, and she's arched, and then you can see kind of like where her spine is, sort of. And then let's talk about the tail before we get any further. All right, so zoom out a little bit. So there's the tail. All right. I feel like I should increase the brightness a little bit. Let me see. Okay, increase the brightness so you guys can see the tail a bit. It's gonna over, you know, her skin will be too bright, but there it is. And so it's kind of like a black and kind of dark purple color, all right? Kind of like, very similar to the color of her bikini, all right? Maybe a little darker than the bikini. And then yeah, she's kind of like a heart-shaped tail, and it's pointy down here, and it is very, very fragile. All right, it just flops around like all over the place. All right, and you can take it off, but it's just kind of just hanging there. So I'm not tripping that I broke it, you know, because it just kind of just stays there. It's well balanced. All right, I'm gonna say, and it's pretty long. It's about the length of her. Okay. And it's got shading, all right, so it's like kind of like that dark purple for the tail part, all right, and then the center is a little bit lighter purple, and it gets darker at the tip, so it does have shading. Let's take a look at the other side. All right, same story with the other side, and it kind of just coils around. It goes through her hair and then around her foot. I mean, if you just took the tail off, you probably wouldn't know that she's a demon, you know, except for those massive horns she's got. Okay, so we talked about the top. You can't really see her tummy all that much. Like I said, she's leaning over. You can see a little bit of her belly button. Yeah, you can see her belly button. And then there's a little tie that ties the bikini together. I think there's another little gold button right here. All right. Skin looks fine to me, you know. And then it just tied around her neck, right around here. Okay. And then let's go check the head out. All right, there she is. She's got this big kind of golden eyes. She's kind of like posing for the camera with her mouth open. All right. Okay, and then there's those horns that she's got in her hair. All right, they're kind of like a very light purple color. I think they're like sheep horns. Actually makes her look cuter. And then she's got like a kind of brown, kind of chestnut colored hair. All right. You can see she's got like an ahoge right here. You can kind of see the line that separates the front and the back of the hair, but they kind of hide it pretty well. That's what I'm gonna say. There is shading in the hair. All right. The horns are shaded too. All right, it gets lighter here, and then darker. Kind of looks like, what does it remind? It reminds me of a French roll. So, all right, and then yeah, it's like kind of like lighter on the tops, and then the tips it gets darker. Okay, and then she's got some hair coming down here. There's hair coming all over the place. The hair is actually very nice. She's got this kind of curly long hair. It kind of curls at the tips, sort of. Okay. Very nice molding. I don't see any molding problems with this figure. It is a very good QC, Medicos or Kotobukiya. All right, and there she is. So that was the Shadow Mistress Yuko swimsuit version. I like it. I like it a lot. She will go well with the Momo. Should I go get the Momo real quick? Yeah, let me go get the Momo real quick. Okay, there they are, the two lovely ladies, Momo and Yuko from Machikado Mazoku. Alright, so that, like I said, I plan to keep these figures together. They're companion figures. They go together, alright. Momo sporting the sporty swimsuit, alright, and Yuko with her purple polka dotty bikini. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, they're totally different. Like, Momo is really tall and skinny, and Yuko is kind of short and thick, alright? They look very nice, alright? There's a kind of rotating shot of both of them. Definitely Momo has the peach-shaped booty. Alright? Yuko has the big, kind of round one. Okay, I'm pretty happy. I don't know what they were saying about like the paint was a weird color with the Yuko. It looks perfectly fine to me. All right, she looks a little more. She's got a little more skin tone than Momo. All right, Momo's child probably just has fairer skin. That's all. That's what I want to say. Or maybe Yuko's skin is like it's too fair and it burns too easily. I don't know, one of the others. Okay, but that's the two figures together. All right, I intend to display them together. That's the reason I bought the Yuko figure, was to go with the Momo. All right, and they look very nice. Okay. All right, yeah. So I will put a figure show and tell video link at the end of this video if you want to check this figure out. All right, and then I bought the Shadow Mistress Yuko figure. All right, of her in her Shadow Mistress outfit. All right, the very sexy outfit that Yuko has. So check that video out. I just got it, and I got it not too long ago, and I'm gonna do a figure show and tell on it. All right. So if you guys want to see that, I will put a link to that at the end of the video too. Okay. It goes. I also have the Momo, the magical girl figure Momo figure. So check that video out too. I'll put that at the end of the description. I know, like I'm trying to get all the Kotobukiya has been doing a good job, you know, with these figures. I have to say, Kotobukiya and Medicos, they're great figures. They match the illustration nicely, and they're very cute. You know, I like them. All right, but this is the swimsuit set, and then there is the kind of like magical girl and demon mistress outfit. Okay, so there's those two. All right, and Hazemeg is a big fan of the anime too. The second season's coming out real soon. I'm really excited. So I bought the Blu-ray so I can watch the first season again. So yeah, check it out. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple 360 shots and close-ups, and that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hazemeg out. But yeah, so is this figure worth like $120? Yeah, and you know what? I would want to pay like $75 or $80. The figures are just so expensive nowadays. I don't think it's worth like $120. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's about how much I paid for the Momo also. So like total, you're almost like $250 for both of the figures. Honestly, I would really want to pay like $75 or $80 for this figure. It is a very nice figure, and I didn't find anything wrong with it. All right, it is perfect. There's no weird molding anywhere. The paint is good. Her skin looks so smooth. Her booties and booblies look so big and round. It's a great figure, but I wouldn't really want to pay more, like triple digits for this, but that's just the way, you know, it is right now. So I'm going to say figures have just gotten ridiculously expensive. I'm sure 10 years ago, yeah, you could have probably got this figure for like $70, $80, all right. But I think all the other figures are about $100 something also, so, you know, it is what it is. All right.